Welcome to Florida Men on Florida Man with Greg, Wayne, Josh, and Cameron, the podcast where Floridians discuss the crazy but true stories that always seem to take place in Florida. So how's the week been going so far?
Pretty good.
Pretty good
on my
week.
end. Yeah. Beautiful week here, Florida.
I think so. Do we have any interesting headlines?
Got some pretty good ones.
I've got some listener mail, actually.
Okay.
I know it's a little early.
All right.
This person contacted me and wanted to get to know the host better.
Okay.
That's sweet.
They said they really have never seen Greg, and so they're a little worried. But the questions that they gave us are softball, so...
Wait, is it like a write-in interview?
It was kind of... Yeah, I didn't respond. I thought we'd respond over the air.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
So the first question
Okay.
was, out of these movies, what antagonist would you say you agree with most?
Jesus.
Okay.
Schindler's List,
Oh, God.
Amistad,
Okay.
Rookie of the Year, or Hidden Figures? So I feel like it's kind of a setup,
I just snorted.
but I'd say for that list, and one host gets to choose an answer, and it can't be chosen anymore.
Oh,
so
God.
I'm gonna say
Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
No, I already said it.
Okay.
So you two better start picking.
Schindler's List is remaining. Amistad, that was good. I think that was like James Cameron.
I've never saw it.
I didn't see that one.
It's slave ships and stuff.
We're going to get
Okay,
some hate mail.
And Hidden Figures. And
But who's the
Last
antagonist
Samurai.
in Hidden Figures, though?
The U.S. government.
Yeah, the government.
Yeah. Okay.
And here on the list, Last Samurai. I'd say Last Samurai for me.
Yeah, well, the antagonist, it shifts a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because you have like Tom Cruise at first, and then he gets, he kind of finds his way, and then he becomes the good guy. So the antagonist in The Last Samurai, I guess, would be the Chinese?
Yeah. Well, old Chinese.
Yeah, not current Chinese.
Yeah.
Maybe it might have been Tom Cruise at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, that's a safe bet. That's safer than Schindler's List.
Luckily, that's my bet. So you have Cameron and Greg. You have Schindler's List.
I think I heard Toy Story.
Amistad.
Oh, jeez.
It was Toy Story 2.
Okay, I'm going to go with that one.
Sid's Revenge. Wow.
Still a safer bet.
Okay. Well, thank you, listener.
What was the name on the email?
Clark.
Clark.
Yeah.
Last name?
Clark.
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 Yeah. I think it's I think it was a
Is that a
fake name.
profession?
It sounds like a fake.
Clark?
Could have been. I don't know how our get to know us is set up. It could be name dash occupation.
That's right.
So Clark could have been it.
That's it.
Sorry to.
No, that wasn't. I love that email, and
Yeah, we do appreciate.
to Clark,
mail.
I hope
Any
we answered your
feedback.
questions.
Or Mr. or Miss Clerk.
Yeah, and we're sorry that Greg is such a racist.
Yeah, and he won't even answer. I mean, he nodded his head, but
Yeah, well, we know what he was thinking.
Did you hear about the woman that went in for back surgery?
Oh no.
So she had
doesn't ring a bell.
it was a pretty normal back surgery. Let's see, they were doing something with a lumbar inner body fusion. So if you
Okay,
are
you're talking
listening,
about
you know
that-
what that is.
Yeah, the lumbar spine.
Yeah.
You got your cervical,
The good
thoracic,
old lumbar
lumbar
surgery.
spine.
So she went in. I think it's a pretty normal surgery.
Yep.
And so the prep surgeon
Uh-huh.
was going to, I guess.
Prepper.
Cut her open and
Eggs.
get it going.
Mark her up with a marker.
And
So
anyways,
this wasn't a cut-free surgery.
No, it was not. So he cut into her.
Okay.
Oh god.
And
All right, step one's done.
saw a tumor in her back.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
And
Closed her up
and
and said, hey, let's get this thing checked out.
yeah, you would think so.
Yeah, because it's...
But it's Florida.
But it was in Florida.
Oh, the
so
surgeon
he
was in
went ahead
Florida
and
also.
took it out.
okay.
Well, he just kind of overstepping
Removed the
his...
tumor, which I would say that's a pretty good thing to do.
Oh, he's a spine surgeon?
He's some kind of
Or tumorologist?
back surgeon.
Oh. I mean, if he was a tumorologist, I'd say he's in.
Yeah, so he was supposed to just cut her open so that the orthopedic surgeon could perform the actual surgery.
Okay.
Okay. So
Well, so he went ahead and cut her open,
Yep.
saw that there was a tumor. I guess he wanted to go ahead and get that taken care of right away. So he removed the tumor.
Did he do the tumor and the back surgery together?
No, he was just prepping.
Okay.
This guy's just prepping.
Oh,
and
So
he's
the
cutting
person
the
doing the
open.
back surgery wasn't even
He's
there
getting the
yet.
tumor out of the way.
Yeah, he's gonna.
before.
He said, "Oh, I don't think this is supposed to be here."
Yeah,
So yeah, he shouldn't have done that. I'm
he's
assuming.
removing distractions.
You know, it's a tumor. I mean, that's definitely something that you don't
Yeah.
want to have.
Yeah, but if I-
Greg, do you want to do your Arnold Schwarzenegger tumor? A tumor. I mean, that was me. That wasn't Greg, but
that's how Greg would sound if he did.
yeah, because he
So
just
here's the problem with that tumor. It was a kidney,
Oh, what?
with a tumor on it.
just a
It
kidney.
was just a kidney.
Oh,
He removed her kidney, thinking that it was a tumor.
okay. You got 2 of those, right?
You do have 2. I don't think that you really want to get one cut out when you're just going in for back surgery.
So did the real doctor like come in and go, what are you doing at any point in time?
I'm assuming somebody did. I think he was probably pretty proud of himself and said, holding up. Maybe I
Okay.
picture him holding up a tumor,
Yeah.
saying, "Look what I got."
And the doctor's like, sew her up. That's a kidney.
Yeah, basically,
And
fired.
You're fired. Yeah.
Put it in a Ziploc.
That's like
labeled it tumor.
that kid in front of the car mechanic that pulls the car where it's supposed to be,
And
you tell him what it's doing, and instead of telling the real mechanic, he's like, "Oh, I'll fix that,"
Yeah, oh,
and
yeah.
you cut your tires off.
you got.
Changes your spark plugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You bust your window out.
He should know where tumors are, though.
So I mean,
Not the car mechanic.
obviously, this lady is suing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and
Who told?
To his defense, though, to the guy that cut out the kidney,
Yeah.
who wasn't supposed to do any of that. It was I guess a pelvic kidney, which is a kidney that's undeveloped or slightly undeveloped. It doesn't move all the way up.
Oh.
We're supposed to be.
I didn't know we were talking
It's
pelvic.
a pretty normal
I didn't know
mistake.
we were talking pelvic kidney. I mean,
Yeah.
my
Every now and
reaction,
then, your kidneys just don't go where they're supposed to be.
I guess so.
probably like the gonads.
That happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
I assume like the gonads, how they
right.
come down from your
From your inner.
From your-
abdominal.
He's pointing at his stomach.
Yeah,
I
I'm doing the
didn't
V.
know they came from there.
Yeah, they're up inside you, and then they slowly descend. Yeah,
Well, if this
That's what I
whole
read one time.
podcasting thing doesn't work out, I think we know we're called to
Yeah.
medical
health
ministry.
advocacy.
I
Yes,
could cut out some of his
100%.
kidney.
Oh yeah, especially
I
if
wouldn't
it's
need the training. I mean,
I could probably rip
I
out a
would do it
kidney.
for free.
I have.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, we can bring it up later. It's not for the podcast, but I've done that before.
of a human.
Of a human being.
Okay,
We better stop
for the
before this gets a legal issue.
for the
So-
record, I'm just gonna say Wayne's ripped out a human kidney. So if anybody can hear this,
Let's take that off the record.
it
Actually,
needs to come rescue us.
The truth is, I was the antagonist of
The
all
whole
four-
time.
of all 4 films.
Oh my God.
the kidney list.
So we've covered, let's see, Greg's racism,
Yep,
medical malpractice, which that's so Florida.
that's
Yeah,
Florida.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would expect to. I mean,
Does it
if
say
I
what
need
hospital
surgery,
it's at?
I would probably go out of Florida to have that
yeah,
surgery.
yeah, definitely.
Just be safe.
Does it say what hospital it was, just in case we have to go?
I think it did.
I think it was
It might take me a little too long to find.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
tumor specialist of
Yeah.
Florida.
well, I've got a story. It was a headline.
Medical.
No. Well, it gets there.
Always. I think
It gets
Florida
there.
stories always get medical.
Yeah,
So,
it gets there. I don't know. You guys ready?
let me take a deep breath. Okay.
Greg, you ready? All right. Greg's
Thanks,
ready.
Greg.
So the morning of May 26, 2012, we find ourselves in Miami, Florida.
Mm-hmm. Paradise.
Right. Welcome to Miami. The sun is shining. People are laughing, having a good time because
Will Smith is there.
Will Smith is there,
Yep.
and it is the Urban Music Festival.
Okay.
It's Urban Beach Week.
Urban Beach Week.
Yeah, Will Smith was not there, by the way.
you
in
sure?
spirit, he was.
So
Can you
letdown.
say that in fact? You know that for sure?
I didn't see him there.
Because Jada Pinkett Smith was there.
That's right. And so was
So
that-
this is a first-hand retelling of you being there.
I was here and
This
I
is
witnessed
good. This
the
is-
entire event.
This is a first for our audience.
I had just performed surgery
Okay, wow.
on a kidney.
Tying it all in.
Yeah.
Made of many talents.
Yeah, right. So a Chevrolet Caprice is broke down on the side of the road.
Okay. Like
Okay?
they do.
This Chevy car was owned by a man named Rudy Eugene.
Rudy.
Rudy, not to be
Okay.
confused with
The football
right.
player.
No.
Yep. Or Eugene. The
Eugene
football
Otto.
player.
Yeah.
Eugene Otto, the guy that owned the doll down in Key West.
Here we go. Always with this doll.
I'm just saying,
Always.
I believe in Robert the Doll. Google it. It's a real thing. So Rudy's 31.
Don't Google it.
He's heading down to Urban Beach Week, which is like Freaknik, basically.
Okay.
So you know
What
the
isn't
Freaknik?
like Freaknik?
Hey, man.
Yeah, Freaknik
You've been to Shoney's?
is my life.
That's like Freaknik.
100%.
Yep.
Is it Freaknik or Freaknik?
Oh, Neek sounds dumb.
Yeah. You're right. Freaknik.
Yeah.
In Atlanta.
Yeah. So
So-
like Freaknik at night. Like that. That's how you know it.
Yeah, exactly. After hours.
After
hours. So basically, it's a hip hop festival, and Rudy Eugene's heading that way when his car breaks down.
Okay.
Okay, and this thing, it's a huge party, lots of celebrities. It's a big deal. He's on his way to have a good time,
Naturally.
and his car breaks down, and he's on the causeway. And
Is this a bridge or a road?
it is. It's one of those things where it's like a road that turns into a bridge and then back into a road.
Like most bridges do?
Like most
Yeah,
bridges
most
do.
bridges do that.
But
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
down South
Floating.
Florida, like it's just like a lot of road.
Like a
Okay.
bridge
through
going
the water.
over
You know
a
what I
road?
mean? Yeah, you get it. You know how
Oh
bridges
yeah,
work.
We get,
Okay.
you get it.
You're talking
you
about a
got
road
it.
then.
You've seen them.
Greg didn't get it.
A
but we got it.
causeway?
It's a causeway.
Okay.
Because
You should have said that.
I did. Oh, I
Because-
didn't say that. It's a causeway. So he's on the causeway, broke down, and he's standing around for like half an hour. And then for whatever reason or another, he decides he's just gonna
I had a cell phone in 2012.
he's gonna hoof it. See, that's what I thought. As I'm going through this and researching, I'm like, wait, what did he just call somebody? But he decides to hoof it. Okay, so cars broke down. Rudy Eugene's walking down the causeway, and this thing's 3.5 miles long.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so it's not like he's
sounds like a
walking to a gas station.
causeway.
Yeah, it's a good sized causeway.
Yep.
One of my favorite ones, actually,
Okay. Out of how many?
out of all 11 of them.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Big fan.
in the state of Florida. Yeah, so he's walking
Fact
the
check
3.5 mile distance down the causeway, and according to eyewitnesses, he starts slowly stripping off his clothes.
Okay, it's hot.
And here's
hot.
where the
It's
story
Miami.
actually begins.
And he's going to Freaknik.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So the clothes are coming off anyways at Freaknik.
Yeah.
He's just getting the party started early.
You-
Right. And who doesn't
yeah.
do that when you're hiking down the freeway?
Yeah,
Who doesn't do that in Miami?
exactly.
I guess
I
that-
think
yeah, it's-
clothing is optional.
Oh, I was just going to say, what's the acceptable amount of clothing to walk down a highway?
It's got to be a square yard,
Yeah.
at least.
I would say anything that's not too much of a distraction to cause accidents.
It depends on
But that could
the
be
person,
different.
I guess.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be different per
I
person.
always say sun's out, nips out. I've
Yeah.
always said that.
Yeah, I always
I've heard you
thought
say that.
that's a bad saying because it doesn't rhyme. But
Right.
I like where it goes.
Yeah, it's just truthful.
Because nips.
So Rudy's walking down the street, nips out.
You're talking about the caramel candy.
Yes.
Okay.
And slowly but surely, he's taking off every piece of clothing that he has.
Okay.
So that's not that abnormal,
Reverse
I guess.
hypnotherapy? Is that it?
Possibly. We're getting
I don't
there.
think that's it.
No.
No.
I think I'm onto something.
Well, not only did he abandon his clothes, he also left behind his driver's license.
Okay. Okay.
They found that on the bridge. And his Bible. Mm-hmm. So he
At least
left.
he had one.
That was my question. If you're leaving your car to hike, yeah, not saying the Bible's not nice to have, I just would probably take water or food.
He left it in the car.
No, he left it. He
So
carried it with him.
He
As
did
he's
carry it
stripping.
for a while, and at one point he's like,
I can't carry this anymore.
"Yeah,
Question mark.
carry the burden."
He's taking this down to Freaknik?
Possibly.
Okay.
He may be going to Freaknik to minister,
Well,
but naked.
yeah.
So they cancel each other out.
Yeah.
So you can't minister.
Who's
naked.
more influential than a naked priest? That's what I
Well,
always say.
we could be getting there. We don't know.
Oh, jeez.
We don't know. It's Florida, so we could be getting there. So at this point, Rudy's butt naked. He's dropped his Bible. He's dropped his license, and
Why don't you keister those things?
no one's calling the cops.
If you want to keep those things like your driver's license, but you don't want to hold them, you keister them. That's what I always
or
say.
you keep your pants on and put them in your pocket."
Oh well, I mean that's kind
Yeah.
of that's
That's
it's not
the new way
acceptable
to
like
to
a
Freaknik.
normal person.
Yeah.
No, that's just. the
We're
new
talking
way.
Urban Beach Week though.
The party is happening,
Yeah,
but I think they're a distance away from the party.
you show up with pleated khakis on.
I don't think there's a causeway going through the Urban Beach Week.
No, there's not.
Oh, okay.
He's a bit away. He's making his way there, supposedly, butt naked, but he's forgotten his Bible and he's left his ID behind. And at about the halfway mark, Rudy, who is completely naked, and that's not acceptable for the record, he encounters a 65-year-old man named Ronald Popo,
Let me guess.
also on the causeway.
Broke down, going the other way.
No, Ronald's fully clothed,
Oh,
minding his own business, just chilling. He's enjoying the heat. He doesn't mind the heat. He's got all of his clothes on.
this is a case of multidimensionalism.
Right.
You've heard this?
So when Rudy sees Ronald, he starts attacking him, as you do when you're naked,
Rudy
walking
sees
down.
Ronald. Okay, weaponless.
Rudy on Ronald.
Rudy on Ronald.
Okay. Naked. It's probably shirts for skins.
That's what I thought.
Uh-huh.
Until this next part.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So while he's punching him in the chest and
jeez.
face, he starts trying to take Ronald's pants off.
Okay.
Which, that's not you. At that point, you've taken your own clothes off. No one stole your clothes, dude. You know what I mean? Like, why are you robbing this guy of his pants?
Are they Brooks Brothers?
They're very nice pants.
Oh, well,
Probably.
He just needed some.
yeah.
But he took his own pants off like a mile down the road.
Well, that doesn't...
But he forgot his Bible, too. He left his Bible behind.
Yeah.
And so maybe that's why he was
The heat
confused.
stroke.
As
Heat
to what
stroke.
was...
Were the
yeah,
pants on
well-
fire and he was trying to save the guy?
Well, this next part makes that theory a little difficult.
Jeez.
So as he's punching and stripping the man, he pauses momentarily before he begins eating Ronald's face.
Okay.
Okay.
I know the story now.
Well, do you know the story?
Because I know the headline.
Rudy
Oh,
is...
I think the headline has happened multiple times.
Yeah.
In Florida.
In
The-
Florida,
the
which is
eating of a
which is
face.
scary.
Yeah.
But so
Naked
Rudy
man
is
eating a
eating
face.
on
Yeah, I think
Ronald's
that's
face,
happened.
butt naked.
Okay.
Okay, and he didn't like just bite his face. It wasn't like a one-off Mike Tyson like ear om nom.
Oh, yeah.
But he's eating his face.
It wasn't a nibble.
No, he wasn't ibbling. Homeboy's hungry.
I can't even make a haha about this.
No, it gets dark pretty quick.
If you go to eat someone's face, where would you normally start?
The kidney.
Yeah, okay.
A rogue kidney would be found up in the face. Cheek, probably.
I've seen a few in my surgery times.
I'm going to defer with the pack and say I'd start with forehead.
That's a difficult place to start. There's not a whole lot there.
But once it gets started, I think it would be like a pull and peel.
Just a,
Well, I mean, once you get
It would be like a,
yeah, that's true.
yeah.
everything comes off
Like
easier
a
once the
fruit
forehead's
roll-up.
gone.
Yeah, like a fruit roll-up. Fruit roll pull and peel. Not
So-
like a Go-Gurt. Gross.
No. So during the meal, a passing cyclist by the
Oh,
name
Jesus.
of Larry Vega stumbles upon the scene, and he starts shouting for Rudy to stop eating Ronald.
Hopefully from afar.
As you do, yeah, right. So
Yeah.
I personally, I'm
Hey,
just gonna
buddy.
go out there. I would probably keep driving.
Yeah.
Or keep cycling. There's a
not your
there's a
business,
naked, yeah, there's a naked man eating another dude's face. That's not your business, right? You don't get involved in that.
I assume he's on all fours.
Yeah, you don't eat standing up. That's rude.
Okay, yeah.
So, according to Larry Vega, Rudy turned to him, face covered in someone else's blood,
Oh,
proceeded to growl at him, and then eat some more.
Okay. Did we get we know any way he growled?
Yeah, it was a just a standard growl.
Okay. Greg, you want to...
it wasn't the third way?
Greg Q, standard growl?
If you could find an example on Google of a standard
Okay,
growl.
so at this point, Rodney, how's Rodney doing?
He's
I mean, he's missing part of his face, but
I don't want to spoil anything, but
Okay,
he's not doing good.
Okay.
Okay,
he's
he's
losing blood quick.
yeah.
If he
In face parts.
turns, strips, and also goes to eating faces, then I think we're on to something different.
we may be.
Well,
We're not there yet.
I'm not sure we would be here.
We're not there yet.
Could be
So this is
slow.
according
We're on an
to
island right now.
the Miami Herald. They wrote this piece, and it describes the next scene. Mm-hmm. Okay. A few minutes later, Miami Police Department officer Jose Ramirez arrived on the scene, and after doing a double take, he warned Rudy to stop attacking Ronald Popo. Rudy ignored the officer's warnings and instead continued growling at everyone around him. Mm-hmm. And then
So
resumed.
he's committed.
He's committed.
Yeah.
He's in character. The attack ended at 2:13 p.m. with Officer Ramirez shooting Rudy once, and then again multiple times when the first shot proved ineffective.
Okay. Bullets don't stop this guy.
No.
Okay.
The ordeal was captured by a security camera on the Miami Herald building.
Oh, jeez.
Surveillance video shows that the attack continued for 18 minutes before help
Oh my
arrived.
goodness.
GROs.
That face is gone.
Right.
He could have been. I mean, we don't know how effective his bites are.
Well, there's two things. We don't know how big the face was. Could be a lot of eating. And we don't know.
You could be talking like Fraser Crane.
I don't think I've ever thought, how big is someone's face before?
Well, you do the hand over the nose, right?
I have glasses on. I can't do that.
I mean, it doesn't take much. Just put your hand over. Yeah.
That's
and then someone comes up and bonks you on the nose.
I've got a pretty big face.
There you go.
People used to always say that about me in school.
Big face.
I think Rudy said that about you.
Hey, big face.
Big face Wayne.
Looks delicious.
Gross.
There's so many crazy parts to this because, first off, Ronald Popo survived.
Okay.
He's alive right now. He survived this.
Well, I can't say, there's not a lot of vitals up there in the face.
Yeah, but he both of his eyes.
My face is vital to me.
Both of his eyes were gouged out, and the bulk of his face was eaten off, but he survived.
Did you say the bulk of his face was eaten off?
His eyes were gone?
Yeah, I guess Rudy gouged out both of his eyes and then ate them.
Are they savable though?
No.
You know how when like an alligator eats a leg?
Yeah, when you lose a tooth, you got to put in milk.
No.
Nobody had milk around there.
Wait, what?
I don't think that's anything.
What do you put in milk?
If you lose an adult tooth,
No.
yeah, you put it in milk.
You put
to
it in a
save
pillow and the money shows up.
That's
Yeah.
a baby tooth.
You put it in Mountain Dew Pitch Black. If you do it.
No, I think that's why the tooth fell out in the first place.
Yeah, well, I get money for my teeth. So he survived. And then apparently, this is another part that's weird about this story. After having reconstructive surgery and getting out of the
He wins
hospital,
America's Next Top Model. I saw that guy.
he wins, right.
Yeah.
He won season 13 of The Voice.
Oh my
No, I'm
gosh.
just kidding. So this is what's weird. He says in an interview, just casually mentions that he knew Rudy Eugene.
No. What are the odds?
Which is odd because it's not like Rudy went there on purpose. His car broke down.
Yep.
And then he was hiking naked down the causeway. He stumbles upon Ronald Popo and was like, this guy
What's
looks
Papo
delicious.
doing on the side of the road?
He's homeless.
Oh no.
Oh, that was a big part of it.
So
Okay, yeah.
That makes it even worse.
apparently
This poor guy minding
Down
his own
on his
business.
luck.
he's down on his luck. And so apparently Rudy did like some homeless ministry. And so he had met
gosh.
Ronald numerous times.
Not the
So
type of
imagine
ministry you
Ronald's
want.
no, and imagine Ronald's surprise when he's hanging out. Sees this guy that used to like come volunteer at a homeless shelter, and he's like, "Well, he's naked." And then the next
That would
thing
probably be
is
the first thing you notice.
he's eating my face.
Yes, that would definitely be the first thing I notice.
Yeah, I don't judge people by their
I
clothes.
noticed nudity right away. Like one quality about me, and you guys know this.
I do. Yeah, that is true. You're super good at that.
Yeah, I can look at a person and say that person's nude.
Yeah, well,
And you guys would be like, "Are you sure?
I don't judge folks
Is that a leotard cream colored?"
by their appearance or their dress. They're all
That
accepted.
doesn't discriminate.
Yeah, I wasn't judging. I was just stating they're nude or not.
In the medical industry, we surgeons like to say,
Judge me once.
"Judge me once, shame on me. Judge me twice. You're not
Kidney free.
You're not kidney free."
Man, he put that together quick.
That was good.
Greg, cue the laugh track.
So whenever all this happened, the media kept blaming bath salts.
Uh-huh.
That was the running story. All the headlines.
I love bath salts.
Yeah, man high on bath salts eats another man's face. And this is what's interesting. If you search the Nexus database, and that's basically like a conglomerate of news stories.
Nexus, Lexus.
Yeah, right. So the Nexus database for coverage of this story, I searched for CNN, Fox News, NBC, ABC, CBS, and NPR, and
Wow.
MSNBC.
Hello. This guy.
And found 31 stories.
Okay.
24 from CNN, 3 from ABC, 2 from NBC, 1 from NPR, and 1 from MSNBC. Every single story mentioned that he was high on bath salts, and that caused him to be aggressive. But the catch is, the coroner's report came out after the media storm died down. Zero connection to bath salts whatsoever.
Okay.
They did
Okay,
tests.
so bath salts. Is this literally bath salts, or is it a name for a different kind
Slang.
of drug?
Is bath salts street
Yeah, is it
name?
like a
Or
street
is this-
name for a drug?
I was always under the impression
It was bath salts.
they were
literally
just
some
doing.
kind of bath
I think they're smoking bath salts or doing.
Oh, because I've taken baths and bath salts. And
Right, and you didn't eat anybody.
No, what's fun is getting in while they're still kind of crunchy.
Yeah,
Because then it's kind of like acupuncture.
like you're at the beach.
Yeah, on rocks.
There could be a connection though because you were naked with bath salts.
But did
And,
you
No,
get
and
hungry
this
for
guy
face?
was naked.
No, you don't. I wasn't completely nude. I wore my bathing suit.
Yeah, right, in the bathtub.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's normal.
Just in case
Bathtub bathing
you don't
suit.
want your wife to walk in.
Gross.
Right. So the coroner's report showed no bath salts. There were no stimulants, and in bath salts, I guess there is it's called synthetic cathinones. None of that. So he was on no bath salts, and the media completely ignored that. Right.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, bath salt's a good story.
Yeah. Exactly.
If you would have said I got a story about bath salts, I would have been listening better.
But it still leads to questions as what caused this guy to go off on a tangent and eat another man's face.
I mean, the stress of living in Florida just breaks.
And maybe his car breaking down.
Oh, if you're in a Caprice.
In Miami, Florida.
Yeah.
And he leaves and goes down the interstate, gets butt naked, attacks another man and eats him. So when the coroner's report came out, the internet got a hold of it and basically said, okay, well, if it's not, drugs, then could it be a virus? A zombie virus that maybe they're trying to keep under wraps.
I have seen The Walking Dead.
They're not telling anybody about it, right? So this theory blew up so much online that the CDC
Oh, goodness.
actually issued a report saying that the
Crankdown crew?
Crankdown crew,
Yeah.
the Center for Disease Control,
Oh.
does not know of a virus
Different
or
CDC.
condition that would reanimate the dead or one that would present zombie-like symptoms. So they got a response from the government on that.
Okay. Yeah, but, I mean, would they say? Did they start off with, honestly, guys, we don't know of one? Or did they just start off, we don't know of one?
We don't know of one.
Oh, well.
Yeah, but who knows?
Yeah, if they didn't start with, honestly.
When has the government ever lied to you, though?
Well,
Well, every day I did my taxes, and they were like, "You got $1,000 back," and I was like, "No, that's not
good.
true."
That's what a good guy.
Yeah, I was like, "I should have got more."
That Uncle Sam. Well, now, here's the thing. I would be. I need to mention this. Rudy had a criminal record,
Okay.
but it doesn't really match what happened that day. And when he was 16,
He hadn't eaten somebody's face before.
no, that was the first time.
First offense. Then he
was,
shouldn't have been shot. Right?
it was a one-off. But when he was 16, he shoved his mom in the kitchen, and he got a minor assault for that. And the
Jeez,
rest
what
of
kind
his
of mom is that? Pressing
I know.
charges against him.
a mean mom. The rest of the charges were just marijuana related,
Oh, okay.
and that doesn't lead to eating someone's face.
No, then we would be real. In
Colorado
some
would
real
be a
trouble.
bloodbath.
Yeah.
But yeah, so no one really knows what happened.
So we still don't know why.
No, we still don't know why. The coroner's report came back clean. As far as we know, he freaked
Well,
out.
besides bullets.
Well, yeah, but walking down
push
the
those
street
out of the
naked and ate a man's face.
Okay.
And that is the story of
Hopefully,
the
it's not contagious.
Causeway Cannibal. Known
I mean,
as
did they
Rudy
isolate
Eugene.
Rodney after this?
No one has seen.
Ronald? What was it?
Well, he did TV interviews after that. So no,
So they really
Cooking
If it
shows?
was a zombie
double
outbreak,
eye
they
patch.
really
You think he did cooking shows? Like with beef jerky and stuff? Because that'd be real gross.
I think the picture I saw of him online, he was playing guitar.
Okay. Savant style.
Yeah.
Like, turned
So
him
did
into a
his
savant.
did
guitar
his
savant?
situation as a homeless man improve
I
after this?
don't know what
I
happened.
mean,
but
I would think that
GoFundMe wasn't out, so
Yeah, well, they-
I don't remember necessarily, but I would think that
One of our
maybe
sponsors, GoFundMe?
people would help him out and
Well, they
hopefully
crowdsourced-
at least have some kind of uplifting part of the story.
Yeah, they
Not back then.
crowdsourced $100K
oh,
for the guy. I think a lot of that went to medical expenses to build a new face.
I would have thought that would have been on the house.
You would think so.
Yeah,
Not Florida doctors though; they're too busy pulling out kidneys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
rip.
couldn't recover from that lawsuit.
Well, fun fact: while they were fixing Rodney's face, they accidentally removed his kidney.
Again, get this guy out of the OR.
Yeah. So
He should not be trusted.
Never learn.
to be fair, he thought it was a tumor.
Okay. Can we, before we close, can we touch base on the myth that you put a tooth in milk,
Okay, so this
Greg?
is true.
do you wanna-
Let's say somebody came up to eat Wayne's face right now.
Okay.
Okay, well he blocked that.
Yep.
He's
would.
missing a tooth all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I don't know how it happened.
I didn't block effectively.
Yeah.
Somebody hit him in the face with a Bible.
It went teeth to
Doesn't
teeth.
matter.
They went teeth to
Okay.
teeth.
Right.
And Wayne's teeth lost.
Wayne loses a tooth,
Okay.
but he wants to get that tooth put back in.
Yeah, just
You
jam it
put
back
it
in.
in milk,
Okay.
Okay.
and
Milk
then
lubricates it, and you can
take
shove
it
it
to
back.
the dentist,
Oh.
and they'll put it back in. You know the whole drink milk to make your bones strong.
Yeah, but
Calcium.
This is textbook milk industry propaganda.
Yeah, 100%. I put my tooth under a pillow and money shows up. Why would I trade it back to the dentist?
We're having
Covered in milk.
differentiation, though. You're talking kids. He's talking adult.
Adults.
I
No,
take
you
kids'
still-
teeth all the time and put them
Wayne
on my
only has
pillow.
3 teeth.
I
left.
take all of my adult teeth
Yeah.
out of my mouth. I put them under a pillow. Money shows up.
Every time he needs some extra cash, he's taking teeth out.
I don't understand is how those 3 teeth move around. They're never in the same spot when he's smiling for a photo.
You're never gonna know.
Sometimes they can be all top.
They're trying to avoid being taken out.
I guess so.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree on the tooth.
Yeah.
That's it.
Greg, you Googled it and the results came back. Okay, he's just shaking his head.
So Greg wins this round.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll see you.